We've been trying to reach you about your Starbase's extended warranty. You should have received a message in your in-game news letting you know about this eligibility that you have. Since we've not gotten a response, we're giving you this courtesy YouTube video to let you know that you qualify before we remove your name from the file. To go ahead and remove your name, just leave a comment in the video down below. All you got to do. And we'll place you on a do not message list. To speak to someone directly about extending or keeping this warranty going, leave a comment and like the video, and this intro will end right now. Hey, you liked it. Good job.
Fancy intro music, yeah! Woohoo!
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're having a great day. This video coming out a little bit later than intended. I actually had another video planned, but after an Oopsie Chest that got released and a big note from Scopely in terms of letting you know some of the things that are going on, good communication happening, had to change up what my plans were for today. But I think it's a good thing, and we need as much good news in the game as we can get. And I think this is certainly one of those times. Now, you may have logged in. If you're Ops 20 plus, you probably logged in and went, whoa, something don't feel right. I feel like can't be right. But you should have logged in and basically seen this in your Oopsie Chest. Scopely error in your favor, collect a $100 pack. And that is essentially what happened. So if you missed it, if you go ahead and click your, you collect it. I've already collected mine, but I'll show you what it looks like in your inventory. So if you jump in, you will see these tokens. Now I've got a bunch of them because I tend to not use them as much as I should. But you should notice that your November tokens, high number sitting there. So what that means is they just gave you 40 days worth of resources through the Elite Daily Chest. This is typically a $100 pack. And this is in response to them acknowledging the problems that you've been facing with some of the recent things like the banner. So real quick, we're gonna go over to what the official correspondence was today from Beck, which was a long post. We appreciate communication. The server merges information here, battle pass events, privacy option, which we'll cover here in a second. And then finally, the treasury notification banner. So shout out to Beck and Eco for putting out this. As far as server merges, 192 will merge with 196. 186 will merge with 126, 128 and 183, and the 82 and 83. Those two brand new servers with very low populations will be merging together. Now, this part is where we cover the Oopsie Chest that you now have received for the Treasury Event Notification banner, which has been very annoying for players to the point where some people are having their game crash and they're not able to complete anything during the day. This bug is extremely frustrating, and we'd like to apologize for its impact on your gameplay. If it was as simple as turning off the banner, we would have already done that. Unfortunately, to fix this, we have to submit a bug to the platforms that host Star Trek Fleet Command, which would be Amazon Web Servers. Is that what the notification system runs on? Oh, we'll have to ask Ripper. Ripper will probably know. Ripper! Yo! Somebody tell Ripper to leave a comment. Ripper! Teach us the ways. Ripper knows everything. But anyway, continuing on. We would eventually turn that off, which takes time to be approved and launched. We can promise you that the bug came to light, we instantly started working on a fix. To compensate for the impact it's having on everyone's experience, we'll be sending out every player level 20 plus 40 days worth of tokens for the November Elite Daily Reward Chest and 3 loyalty badges. Now, what does that mean for you as a player? Short to say is they just gave you several thousand, if you log in every day, materials and resources, obviously depending on your ops level. Now, I've already collected my November one, but I can show you October and what this looks like. So you just got 40 days of this. Now for me, 40 days of 143 gas straight. That's pretty, literally, you can do math. That's over 4,000 uncommon just as an Oopsie. But just the 4, they also gave you the crystal. You're getting all of this 40 times. Now you will have to log in every day to collect this, and it will add up over time. But in terms of as an Oopsie Chest, this is a very, like, holy crap. They actually get it. They care. This is like, they understand. It feels that way. Like, it's hard to not, I have nothing negative to say. I'm sorry. This is a instant like. I mean, they just gave the entire player base. Obviously, if you're Ops 20, you're not getting 4,000 uncommon, but this is a valuable. I mean, you're getting half of the value of this pack. They just gave you a $50 pack to every player for free. The reason I say 50 is when you buy the $100 version of this pack, You get a bunch of resources instantly. Then you get this every day. They just gave you the this every day, but they technically gave you more because that pack would only give you 30 days worth. They gave you 40 days worth. So I'd say it's then what, a $60 value to every player in the game, plus the 3 loyalty badges. So obviously they're kind of getting an idea. They're understanding the frustration of what this issue has brought. It's just, I have to give them credit here. Like I know we don't like to do the whole Scopely shield, clap them on the back thing, but this is a fantastic way to apologize to the players, especially because we're coming off the heroic SMSs, the XSLB. It's been a little bit of a spin month, which I know we in part asked for, but still it has pressure. This is a great way. And for those who have been talking about, hey, I can't do the heroic SMS. For me, in my milestones, these 40 days pay back one Wayun SMS, one heroic Wayun SMS. I'm basically getting that back to complete my milestones. So I have to give Scopely a thank you on this one. This is just one where Scopely did it right. Scopely did it right. And you're going to get all these rewards. Again, remember, the rewards that you're seeing are based on your ops level and your server. So if you're on a newer server, it could be different than what mine is. Y'all can talk about that in the comment section. But no matter what, it will be 40 days of resources for you. And I think that deserves to get a little bit of love. Another thing that I do want to cover real quick, I want to talk about this new privacy option, because I know a lot of people are raising their eyebrows about it because it's now kind of like, I guess I would say it's in your face. But I do want to point out that this has actually always been there, but recent changes to California law have made it to where they have to display it. So let's put up the official communique from the Overlord, Beck. Beck likes being an Overlord, that's her name. And read it. Just to clear some confusion about the conversation on Discord, there is no change to our privacy practices. Regarding the opt-out option, I can confirm that we will not be putting ads in the game, because if they did that, that would ruin everything. And have not sold any personal information, have no plans to. It's actually illegal to sell personal information. They can't like give away, there's very little they can actually collect, and you'll see that when I bring up the terms of service. This new language in the settings is in anticipation of a new California privacy regulation going into effect after the new year, so for next year. This language is being rolled out across all Scopely games, and you'll probably notice similar language in other games coming very soon. It shouldn't just be Scopely doing this, just FYI. If you opt out, then just wait 5 minutes or so before restarting the game. The option should save for when you log in. So in game, you'll see this right here, and you have the option to opt out. Now, it comes down to what does this really end up doing? What is it actually collecting, etc. If you want the full details, well, you actually already gave them permission when you signed the terms of service, like the Scopely TOS. Now, that still is giving you the ability to opt out of certain information being collected and shared, but just an FYI so that you know, if you go over to the Scopely terms of service that has not been updated in 3 years, and you scroll down, you will find a lot of the stuff already in there when it comes to what is access to this account, the ownerships of the account, and everything that goes through that process. We've looked at this before, and all that's really changing is what they are notifying you and giving you the option to opt out. But a lot of this has actually already been here before, and y'all probably have seen it because many of you have poured through this. Now, I'm not an attorney, I'm not a lawyer. I'm simply here to pass on what the overlords are saying and remind you that this has been part of the terms of service that you already agreed to and have already. That's okay. Hey, Sylvester, I wasn't expecting you here. Not the cat that usually shows up in the Rev Deuce videos. So anyway, just to let you know that that is anticipated, it is normal, and there's nothing like crazy going on there. I guess California just made a new rule where you have to be very obvious about what's happening, which I actually support. I like that. I like being able to opt out, and I like being told, hey, to opt out. Just pointing out that if you read through the TOS of many games, the things that they collect and everything have already been that way and already follow US, EU, and specifically California law, which is extremely strict. Good or bad, I don't care. Y'all can hate on California, love California. I don't really care either way. I'm just here to let you know that it's nothing like outrageous, like they're going to put ads in the game. And, you know, we've already got annoying banners. Why not have, like, you know, Walmart trying to get you to buy stuff for Black Friday? Truly, I would hate that. Even if the game, this is probably going to make some people upset. I would rather have this game have packs that I buy, and I would rather buy packs than to have ads in this game. I don't know how anybody else feels. You let me know. I truly would rather have the ability or need to pay this game than to have ads. I hate mobile games with ads. It is the worst thing. It is the worst practice. me personally. I don't know how y'all feel. But anyway, that is the full update when it comes to the privacy stuff, when it comes to the Oopsie Chest. Communication's nice. Like it's kind of wild to get full on communication, but there you go. Now you see it. And I'm also cannot wait for all of the internet attorneys. And I know there are actually like real attorneys out there who will probably correct me, because one good thing about our game, full of STEM field, full of educated people, doctors, attorneys, etc. But to my understanding, having already read the TOS several times in the past few years, there's nothing like actually changing. It's now just a prompt apparently. So y'all let me know if I'm just completely legally off base. I'm not an attorney. That's your disclaimer. Anyway, enjoy your Oopsie Chest. I will, and hope you have a great day. Live long and prosper. Stay safe for the Space Cowboys. Deuces, that's me. Catch you on the next one, which is tomorrow. Bye.
An even better outro than the intro. For the Empire and glory to your house.